Rick Santelli's in Chicago with some reaction to that very disappointing jobs data this morning. Rick, you've covered it top to bottom today.
Well, we've tried to cover it from top to bottom. And listen, it isn't easy, but one part of it, actually 4 parts of it are easy. That's why I have my buddy here, Jim Bianco. All right, I love our Mythbusters, financial Mythbusters. First one, sequestration. I'm telling you, this is a political football, and they're going to constantly use it, politicians, to try to continue bad medicine. What do you say about the impact on this jobs report and the economy thus far based on sequestration?
So far in this jobs report, let's go with none. If you had to have laid off people because of sequestration, there's a 30-day layoff period. It may kick in April, it may kick in May or June, but in the March report, there was no job loss because of sequestration.
All right, payroll tax hike. I personally think this one is really odd because if you take away the contributions for people's future benefits, you either pay now or you pay later. You goose it when you lowered it. You take that away when you take it away. Really isn't a smart idea. Your thoughts, did that contribute to this week report?
Remember in February when Walmart said that their sales had fallen off and we explained it away as being a logistical problem? Now in this report we find out 24,000 retail jobs were shed in the month of March. That's a huge number. If you have 2% less money in your pocket and you don't make as much as you or I make, that hurts. You spend less money at the store and they have less employees.
All right, January and February jobs reports were pretty solid. I think many thought that we could extrapolate that we had turned the corner in a jobs fashion in a big way. Was that an accurate assessment? 4th
year in a row we've seen this pattern. Now it's early because it's only March, but January and February have been strong, and then you get into the summer and everything slides down. It looks like it's a problem with seasonality, and it also looks like it's a problem of just being too much hope in the economy.
Okay, this last one, this one really hits right here. Okay, I was all alone for a long time about labor force participation rate, and I'm vilified for ever bringing it up. It actually, in my opinion, changed the dynamics of the election, maybe the outcome. It isn't a good thing. People are disappearing, okay? But it isn't necessarily the easy excuse, politicians. Why is it not demographics?
That's what everybody wants you to believe, that people are retiring, but what we have is 90 million people are not in the workforce. Since the end of the recession, 14 million people have gone on disability, 5 million people have gone on food stamps, that's 19 million people. We've created 4.5 million jobs. It's encouraging people not to be in the workforce. It's encouraging people to drop out of the workforce. The participation rate goes down. The unemployment rate falls because of that. It's fallen 4 percentage points, the participation rate, since 2000. That means, all things being equal, the unemployment rate right now would be near 12% if we had the participation of 2000.
Jim Bianco, it's always a pleasure. Thanks for being my guest. Carl, back to you, and have a great weekend, pal.
You too, Rick. We'll see you soon.